This is kind of strange. I don't know why I don't have light from the camera on the phone, but whatever. All right, back at y'all again, man. As y'all can see here, what it look like we got here. Y'all see a motor in an engine bay. Yo, it's in here. I got pissed. I am not even gonna lie. This thing had me pissed all day. Today is Saturday. Um, what is it? The 31st, or either February 1st, whatever the hell day it is, I don't know. Goddamn. But I'm telling you, son, this car here has fought me from the time I jumped on. I jumped on this car about, shit, I want to say 9 a.m. today. And it's just been non-stop problems, man. But we in here, it's, let me lie, I lied. I think I jumped on at about 10:30. It's now 7:30 in the evening, so of course it's dark with daylight savings time and all that good stuff. But yeah, man, it's it's in here. I don't know if y'all can see, but all that paint work and stuff that I had did was kind of pointless. It looks like yeah, same thing on this side. I had to beat this motherfucker down in here. Not even gonna lie. It just the damn motor mounts. I guess those energy, chassis energy or whatever the hell they are. Buddy of mine says he thinks they're upside down, but I don't know. All I know is it was a snug as hell fit. So I basically went to the store and I bought me a mallet, a 3-pound mallet, little short handle so I could swing it a little faster. Or at least that's what my logic was, and I used I used the receiver off the back of my truck, which is right here, because I know it's solid, so I used that as a little pedestal for me to beat the hell out of this damn thing. But yeah, man, I had to even pull my hood latch off. This is where I didn't paint under it. I just painted everything over it and ended up snapping off 2 bolts here. So I'm going to have to drill those out and retap that hole. Go find me some more little 10mm bolts to go down there. I think I got some anyways. But yeah, man, 6.0 is finally in the car. Whoo! I can actually take my dirty dingo lift plate off finally and go ahead and put it, I'm going to take a shop vacuum out. I got a little trash down in that valley, but I'm going to vacuum that out. But I can finally take the lift plate off, put that freaking valley on there. Whoo! Put the knock sensors in. Yes, sir. Boy, y'all don't understand how happy I am right now. This has literally been the last 3.5 weeks here just trying to get this goddamn motor in this car. What I found out, man, I don't know if y'all can see this, but here's the best spot to actually see it. You see this little, I don't know if y'all can see it on camera. You see that right there? That's where the frame buckled. Like I said, this car was in a front end impact, and I went and jumped on the damn the guy who did the body work and who supposedly was also supposed to do frame work. Me and him went back and forth. He stated that I never told him to do frame work, and I told him, I said, when I brought the car to you, you could tell the frame was bent, dude. I mean, it ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. The whole front end of the car was pushed downwards, Granted, now GM's got a lot of play in the front, in the body paneling, just due to mass production, but real shit, you could tell that the frame was bent on this goddamn car. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And, I replaced the core support and replaced most of the new stuff, the apron and all that good stuff. But it's like, bro, I told you to do framework. I expect you to do framework. He's like, well, the price I gave you wasn't for framework. I had to tell my man, regardless of the fact, I told you to do framework. You quoted me a price. My expectation was that was your price to do the framework and line up all my panels and everything. He was like, well, damn, if I did it for that, I basically work for free. Regardless of the fact, I don't care if you price the job, so correct me if I'm wrong, if you price a job and I pay you your money to do that job, because I told you money was good, I needed my car back quick, fast, and expeditiously, cash on hand, I need my car done. You tell me, okay, you get my car done in a day and a half, 2 days, right? Cool. I'm thinking, all right, good business. I done paid you your money and everything. And I knew, I wanted to go get the framework done because I knew I was doing the swap eventually. And I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to have any problems. And lo and behold, I run into a hell with just getting the damn motor sat in the car. Normally, that's people's easiest thing to do is get the motor out and slap it back in the car. That's like the easiest thing to do out the whole swap, to be honest with you. The wiring is more complicated than just doing these simple things. But, it's whatever. I mean, hell, to be honest with you, fucking with the damn heads and cleaning out the cylinder walls and all that good shit down in the piston, in the cylinders and all that good shit was more complicated than putting the motor in the car, to me. I'm just being real. Like I said, I ain't no master mechanic. I ain't no certified ASC technician. None of that. I'm a backyard mechanic type dude. I grew up. My uncle's an ASC certified mechanic. He's also certified to work on diesels. I learned everything I know from him and my other uncle. But god damn, this was the most complicated ever. I'm sorry. I hate to rant like this. I try not to bring this type of negativity to my channel. But I'm sorry, y'all my brothers, I gotta vent to y'all, because this is how my channel's gonna be. I'm gonna bring y'all the good, like CJ on 32 says, I'm gonna bring y'all the good, the bad, and the ugly. You goddamn right, I'm gonna do it. So that's what it is right now, man. So now what I gotta do is I done scratched up on my nice little pretty paint job right here on my heads and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and in the morning, I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna come with the shop vac and I'm gonna get all the shrapnel from around here, brush everything off, and vacuum all that off and everything. And I'm gonna get the touch-up paint. And I even scratched up my firewall back there, guys. Damn, this pissed me off today. But guess what? All that tough work paid off because this motherfucker's in the car. It's in the motherfucking car. Sorry, I don't mean to cuss like this, and some people may not agree with it. I am sorry, but y'all just don't understand, bro. This is in the car. The LS is in the car. Hey, transmission and everything. I don't know if y'all probably can see my jack underneath there, But yeah, it's in the car. Damn, I'm happy, son. So now that's the only thing I gotta figure out now is not the motors in the car. I need to figure out my cross member. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can start mocking up some stuff though. And see if I can take it down the street to the old school guy down the street and have him fabricate whatever I need him to fabricate. He a cool dude, so I just need to get this done, and then I'm gonna crawl up underneath there tomorrow when it gets warmer. I'm not gonna crawl underneath there tonight. I'm already sick, so I don't want to get no sicker. Only things that I see concerning me so far with the LS swap, for the most part, you get your motor mount adapter plates. I got ICT billet adapter plates. I got Dirty Dingo front drive accessories, the F-body front drive accessories. I've got the F-body water pump with the spacers that are already, I don't know if y'all can see it right there. I got the spacers on it that's already tapped for the steam port because I got the ICT billet steam port kit, and I'm gonna just go ahead and thread it in right there. That'll take care of the steam ports for me and keep it clean. I went with the F-body. I'm gonna tell y'all the only reason why I put the F-body water pump on here is because for future use. I figured let me just go ahead and do it now because I see people tap into the water pump to thread in the damn steam port and all that shit. I'm not doing that. It doesn't look good. And then I would have to continuously do that every time I switch. If a water pump goes bad, I got to continuously tap right here into the top of it for the steam port. I'm not doing that. So I went with the F-body style water pump. As you can see, it's an AC Delco. I went with OEM parts on a good bit of parts I ordered for this motor was straight up OEM parts. I didn't really too much go with aftermarket. I'm sorry, I'm an old-fashioned type dude, man. I prefer to run OEM everything. The parts last longer than me. I'm just being real about it. So what it came up from the factory is what I pretty much put back on it, unless I'm doing performance things, which I rarely do. I've never done a performance. I'll say rarely. I've never even done a performance build before. I don't really care to, man, because for the most part, where I live at, most of the assholes can't even drive, so I can tree your ass off the line and I'm gone. And it's over with. And that's really where your racing is right there at the line. So enough about that. But yeah, I got pretty much OEM everything. I got to chain up my spark plugs. I'm probably gonna get those tomorrow too. But my only concern, back to what I was saying, my only concern I see so far, I mean, I got plenty of clearance on this side from my headers, my shorty headers, plenty of clearance on that side from my shorty headers. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the shorties on there, and I'm gonna get the flex hose, the flex tubing from the part store, and I'm gonna just clamp those in. That's gonna be my temporary connection, exhaust connection, just until I get to the I'm gonna drive it to the goddamn muffler shop. I just don't want it roaring the whole damn way, making the ride unbearable, because the muffler shop I want to try out is actually about 2.5 hours away from me. A buddy of mine said we could tow the car, but I really want to drive it. That'll be the longest ride it'll have, so I want to drive it because I want to drive it back. You know what I mean? So me and him, I'm gonna tell him straight up, hey, let's hop in the car, let's ride. So that's what we gonna do. But the major only thing, the clearance issues pretty much handled. Even we're doing the 1-inch setbacks, but even on the back, even the transmission tunnel, there's plenty of clearance there. What I see as being an issue is right here on top of the valve cover gasket on the passenger side. It looks like once I go to bolt to end the these bolts right here, these little tall bolts, I want to say, if I'm correct, that's where the goddamn bracket for the coil packs and all that stuff, that's where the bolts to, and I think that's where I'm gonna run into an issue at with the heater core. So I don't know if I may need to find some type of relocation kit for the coil packs. That'll be interesting to figure out. So that may be something I may have to dick around with for a little bit. This side here, I don't think I'm gonna have no issues on this side. Plenty of room between us and the brake booster. Little EGR valve. What is that? Not EGR valve. PCV valve. Where that drops in right there. That looks like it's got no issue. I got plenty of headroom here for the truck intake, because I'm putting the truck intake back on here, so I got plenty of room between the bottom of the block, between the cathedral ports and the top of the firewall there. So that intake, that'll fit in there perfectly, and I might even be able to put the damn cover on it and everything, make it look pretty. But yeah, man, I'm gonna cut it out for right now. That's pretty much where I'm at. But guys, we got progress. We got major progress. The motor is in the damn car. Whoo! Boy, I tell you, this was a hell of a ride today, but I was determined to get this done. I had to get this done today, man. I did not want to have to use my engine hoist anymore. I just want to be able to, like, this right now where I'm at, this puts me in a position where when I get off work, I can come do a little thing at a time. Like, say, when I get off work, I could come and focus on just running the transmission cooler one afternoon. Just shit like that, man. That's what's important to me, man. Just, that's why this was important, getting this motor in here. Just running the lines for the transmission cooler, man. It's hard to see, but I'm actually running, let me see. Can y'all see in there? Oh, shit. We got 10% left on the battery, but I don't know if you can see it right there. I actually got the standard 6AN little conversion adapters in there, because I'm going to run the AN fittings on there, because they look cleaner, and it'll make a perfect bend that come round, to come right past the firewall. Boom. And it's out the way. I'm going to run that sucker. I got plenty of room to put my starter up in there. Everything, bro. I got some nice little clamps. I'm going to drill and tap to the frame real quick. Actually, I'm gonna just run some self-tappers in it. If I can get my little compact in there, and then that way I can run those AN hoses for the oil. I'm gonna run those through, boom, run them right over the frame right here, and it'll go right into the this is the AC condenser, but when the radiator is right here, I'm gonna mount the I gotta make me a bracket to hang the goddamn transmission cooler, which will just hang right here somewhere. So I gotta make me a little bracket. I need to get that out the box. I'm gonna just get me some back strap and from Lowe's and make me a nice little bracket to hang that, and I should have enough room to run the hoses right through there. What I'm gonna do as far as my transmission cooler, I'm gonna do a double cooler setup, and I that's what I've called it. It's basically when you feed into your radiator, you come out the radiator into your transmission cooler, and then out of your transmission cooler back to the transmission. That's the way I've kind of, always seen it been done, and that gives you like 75% more cooling when you run it through the radiator first, then out of your radiator, because the radiator can take on that first initial heat, come out, go into the transmission cooler, back out, back to the goddamn transmission. Engine oil cooler. My truck, my motor did come with the outlet for the engine coolers, the engine oil cooler. So I just capped it off for right now because I'm not doing, this is just going to be a point A to point B type thing. I'm not doing anything major. My radiator is a little bit thicker anyway, so it's got a thicker core on it. But so it, as far as coolant wise, it'll keep the coolant cooler. But I am gonna hook up the engine oil cooler. I'm just not gonna hook it up just yet because I think what I want to do is do the one with the fan on it, and I'm gonna run that on this side. And I am going to switch the one out for the transmission. I'm just going to run the cooler for the transmission right now. But I am going to upgrade and go with the cooler that has a fan on it. And so it'll be a cooler with a fan for the transmission fluid, and a cooler with a fan for the oil. And that gives me, that's going to be for when future-wise, when I decide to boost it, I already have a nice heavy-duty cooling engine oil cooler system already on here in place. But other things I got to work on is fuel lines. These are my hard lines right here. I got to figure that out. Yeah, that's about it. So y'all take it easy, man. But we got another big milestone done, man. Y'all take it easy. Y'all stay blessed, man. And make sure y'all get out there and follow what's going on in this world, man. These stocks, the stock market is fluctuating like crazy. That tells you politics are crazy. When the stock market fluctuates up and down like it is, boy, I tell you, that means there's something going on in the government. So y'all keep watching your stocks, and that'll tell you what's going on in that government. You want to pay attention to when your stocks are dropping and stuff like that, because typically there's something going on, and something just happened, or something's about to happen, or something's coming down the pipeline government wise. So y'all wanna keep an eye on that stuff, man. Get out there and vote. Get registered to vote. This year we got the election coming up, so y'all better get ready. But anyways, like I said, we ain't talking politics on this channel like that. I'm gonna start another channel about trading, hopefully, in the stock market. Once I get my education done, I'll be able to spread some of that with the world. So y'all stay tuned for that too, man. But yeah, another big milestone accomplished. Y'all take it easy.